Why'd you have to leave me? That my life done changed. Who would have thought that you'll never stay? Feeling the change, all in myself, my dear. Turning the page, I'm trying to pace my days. I'm starting to face my pace. But all of my pace, all of my pace, all of my pace. Falling was a benefit, cause I've been working through all my shit. I don't ever try to hide, but if you want me, I'm hard to find. Loving the way that you love. I'm backing it down, I'm breaking it down, I'm running it so far, taking it home. I'm giving too much, oh baby you cold. Love me slow, kiss me tenderly. Love on me, baby, you're all I need. Blessed and thankful, cause I see your angle. Now I'm looking, I feel danger.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Melvin here from the Melvin Live Show, and today's topic is something that I want to talk to you about. It's about confidence, and this is episode 85. So, in case you're watching this for the first time, hello and welcome. And I really, really hope that during the show itself, what you can expect to see or expect to learn is that there are certain things that I go through, and in the process of me building that 1 person, 1 million, all things digital business itself, and at the same time wanting to build my live streaming mobile stand, which you can see at the back there. It's taking a while to build because the parts are coming in um, really slowly. I didn't want to rush through the process and spend a lot of money. I want to take time to do my research and to be able to procure the right kind of equipment without spending too much money. So, hence, it's taking a little bit of time. So, I think by mid-September, this whole setup is going to be ready. But until then, um, what you see here is it's still incomplete. And what I want to talk to you about here today is this idea of confidence and and the whole idea about whether confidence is overrated. Well, the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic was the following. I got an email from, let's just say, a very successful online entrepreneur, and the subject of the email was the secret to confidence. So this guy started off with, hey, do you think you already know how to start a business? Maybe you've done it before, or you've read my books or attended one of our workshops. But do you practice this skill often? Would you be able to do it at the moment's notice? The best basketball players practice dribbling for thousands of hours. The best golfers practice their swings relentlessly. And to start a business, you need your skills to become second nature. Then you will be able to do that confidently. And to get there, you need lots of practice. And then he went on to say that, would you like to hang out and practice building a business with me for 3 hours? You find an idea, write a sales letter, and practice selling it. Sounds really good. Each live workshop we hold is different every time, and you get to watch me do the process live first. Doing it at least 5 times gives enough practice to have strong confidence. These are the skills you need to start businesses with confidence. With enough practice, you can do this anytime, even in the middle of this pandemic. And you will also get a recording of our kick-ass workshop to view forever. Well, this sounds like a great proposition, and the idea it's really, I would say, attractive, because it seems to suggest that until and unless you are able to do something confidently, then you will be able to do it well. And 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 so in order to do it confidently, you must put in hours of practice. So let's break this down a little bit. All right, let's deconstruct this. And so the first part really is that, do you need to be confident to be able to do something well? Well, I would say that confidence would cut both ways, because if we are so confident that we become arrogant, that we become so cocksure that this is the way to do it, what's going to happen is that under certain circumstances, yes, that may be true, but in situations like business, for example, I think that to say that, oh, just because I've done it before, I can do it again, I think certain assumptions need to be, the assumptions need to be examined. So what I mean by that is the following. Let me just sketch this out for you so it's a lot easier for us to identify what this is talking about, right? So just let me switch over to this. And so you can see me there, and so this is how it works, right? So let's start off with the idea of confidence. And so we say that, or according to his email, we say that, well, in order to do to be able to do something well, you need to be confident, right? And in order to be confident, you need a ton of practice. Now, this part here, it's something that I would agree, because if you wait till you are confident, then to execute on it, then it will never seem to happen. For instance, before I was even confident that I am able to make it 5 episodes now in this live show, I just decided to jump on it, because I know that as I progress, I'm able to practice, I'm able to look at what I'm doing and to be able to fine tune that along the way. And so if I wait till I am confident before I actually do this, then obviously I might never be able to come to that point itself. And so this is where certain things we need to examine it well, right? So if you're going to say that, well, in order for you to be confident, or in order for you to do something well, you need to be confident. Now, and 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 in order for you to be confident self, the main thing is that you have to be so sure that yes, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to get that, right? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to get that. So that becomes like a law. It becomes like a principle, and the principles itself will happen regardless of circumstances, regardless of location, regardless of situation. It will happen over and over again. So what are some principles? For instance, if I'm going to walk out of the window of a 25-story building, I am confident that I will hit the ground within a couple of seconds, right? And the reason why I'm confident of that is because of the principle of the law of gravity at works. So there are certain principles, there are certain laws that are created by God. And those are the ones that you have confidence that it will always happen. For instance, the principle of of you reap what you sow, right? Cause and effect. For instance, if you do something, there is going to be an effect. If you do something, there is going to be an effect. And so this cause and effect, it's a principle. It's definitely going to happen. And so to say that in business you can have everything down to a set of principles and it will happen every time, I'm really not so sure about that. Because if it was so simple, then arguably anyone who know what these principles are would then be able to run a successful business. And in addition to that, I'm not even sure if what this gentleman is talking about it's tactics, or is it strategies, or is it principles. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's talking about principles. But I firmly believe that there is no such things as principles in every business that will definitely allow you to create a successful business. It takes more than that. It takes more than just principles. If it was just principles alone, then everyone who knows these principles would then be able to succeed, would then be able to achieve a certain goal. And and for the longest time, I think, there are people who try to sell you this idea that I have the secret of success, or I have the secret of to happiness. And while there's certain things that are true, for example, if you dwell on what's good, you're gonna see more good. If you dwell on what's bad, you're gonna see more bad. I mean, that it's common sense. That is a basic principle, and that is something that works all the time. That said, that said, it takes more than just focusing on the good to be happy. I mean, I have come up with 100 ways that anyone can be happy, right? 100 ways that anyone can be happy. And I'm glad to share with you if you like to know. So there isn't quite a definitive thing to say that if you do this, you will definitely be happy. Because at the end of the day, there is still one more thing that needs to be there. And that one more thing that needs to be there actually, it's the person's mindset. So to say that, you know, unless you have a set of principles in business and you put these principles into work, these principles are then going to give you success, which I think is bullshit, right? Because in order for you to succeed, you need the right mindset as well. You need the right mindset. You need to be able to have the right mindset. And what those mindset are, well, I would say it probably is different for different people, but safe to say that you need to have an empowering mindset itself, right? And you can say that, well, all successful people share a common way of thinking, and that would be true. But I would say that just being confident itself, it's just one aspect of it. And so many a times, I would say that many a times people would come on to say that, well, we really need the you, you have to be confident before you can be successful. And I think the focus shouldn't be on confidence. The focus should be on improvement. If every day you are able to make a 1% improvement, that 1% improvement is going to build on the preceding improvements that you have made, the cumulative preceding improvements that you have made. And so, if you are able to continually build on this level of improvement itself, if you are able to see that level of improvement, I think that's going to go a longer way. It's going to take you further than just focusing on confidence, because confidence at the end of the day is a state of mind. And the state of mind is something that you can actually psych yourself up within a matter of seconds. You can do hypnosis. You can do you can chant a certain set of positive messages and get yourself all confident. But that doesn't mean that you are able to do the work. So let's not confuse confidence with competence. So at the end of the day, the way I look at it is the following: confidence, in order to be successful, it's overrated, because confidence is a state of mind. Confidence, it's something that you can get it in an instance if you want to. However, confidence doesn't equate to competence. And so, if you want to focus on something, you want to focus on improvements instead. Because if every day you are able to make that improvement, then for sure you will be closer and closer to your end goal. And once you are able to see that you are making progress towards your end goal itself, that truly is where you are going to feel confidence, right? You're going to feel confident. So, my friend, the thing is not to be sucked into or to be led to believe that in order for you to do something well, you need to be confident. That is not true, because in order for you to do something well, all you need to do is to start practicing it. The more you practice, the more you do it, the better it becomes. Of course, we can focus on how do you do it in such a way that you are able to make sure that you get that improvement, because you can practice, but practice blindly and never see the improvement. But are you able to do it in such a way that you are able to see the benefits of you improving over time, and then leading you toward that level of success? And of course, with that comes confidence. So, my friends, it is about practice, success, and then confidence. It is not about confident, then you can succeed. Well, what do you think? Do you have an alternative point of view, or do you also agree with me? Well, share with me in the comments and let me know what you think. And if you have a topic that you want me to cover within the context of 1%, 1 million, all things digital, drop me a message. I'll be more than glad to take a look at that. Right. And with that, this is Melvin Tan signing off, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Bye bye.